This is VCA compressor.
This is Fetcompressor.
This is optical compressor.
This is vari-mu compressor or tube compressor. This is digital compressor.
This is multi-band compressor. You did not head like say you know what they talk. You did like this. Like say you know what they talk. Anytime you hear VCA compressor, the first thing that should come to your mind is tightness, glue, punchy, clean. You hear me, ba? Anytime you hear VCA compressor, that should be the first thing that comes to your mind. If you want your mix bus or you want your tracks to be tight or glued, you understand, or clean or punchy, then you should go for VCA compressors. They are very good for that aspect. And mostly they are generally used for drums. There are different type of VCA compressors in the market, like different type. It's not about C2 or C3. Oga, I say remove C3 now. So remove C2. Remove C2. Any small thing, hey, don't put C2. You leave fab filter alone. Leave fab filter alone. Yeah, that's the only compressor you know in your life. Since they born you, since the day they give birth to you, that's the only compressor that I've used in your life.
What's going on here?
I'm talking about DBX 160, cytomic glue compressor, SSLG comp or SSLE, SSL series compressors, and API 2500. These are compressors. Anytime you hear of FET compressors, we're talking about attitude, brightness, aggressiveness. That's the kind of compressors that you use when you want attitude in a song. It's fast, aggressive. You get me, ba? You use them mostly for rap songs, then you use them for vocals. Shape your drum. You want your drum to have that snappy, aggressive. Maybe you've heard Uber beats now, or tempo. You've heard tempo now when it's being so take my soul away. You've heard those songs. You heard the way the percussion is slapping, like compressors that makes this happen. This is it. Fet compressors. They're the ones that Fet compressor. That's the kind of compressor that you use for this kind of thing, for your percussions to shape it. Use Fet compressor. Universal Audio 76. Very mad plugin. It's crazy, mad compressor, beast. If you don't have that compressor, I don't know what you do with your life. Anytime you think of Fet compressors, you know you are going for attack, sharp. You're shaping it, aggressiveness, attitude. That's what you're going for. So the next type of compressors are optical compressors. Very, very smooth. Very smooth. Whatever sound you're hearing, you're a very bad person. You're a bad person. And they talk to you, they listen to something else. You're a bad person. They're very smooth, warm. If you know those love songs that they use, like so now. So is not a love song, but it's a heartbreak song. Any song that goes sad, all those kind of things, those are the kind of compressors you will use for such warm sounds, such warm vocals. Both your percussion, both your melody, those are the kind of compression you will use. You hear me, right? See why they sweat now. I know what they tell you. Flesh and blood don't reveal this thing to. These guys don't value me. They don't value me. They don't value ends beat. Compressors like Teletronics, LA2A, mad UAD plugin, mad. Stop using only C3 or C2. Okay, they talk to you, they put C2 compressor. Remove that thing for that vocals now. Default FL Studio plugin, default FL Studio compressor. Let's use that compressor. Okay, you know the type of compressor they add. You don't even know, and you call yourself a producer or you call yourself an artist that wants to learn production. Calm down, ends beat. These people are not worth the fight. See why they sweat. Vari-mu or tube compressor. Like even to pronounce the name, say they add me. Vari-mu or tube Bro, before I bite my tongue, you know what I'm trying to say. This compressor is good also for warmth. If you cannot use optical compressor, you can use Vari-mu. The difference is that Vari-mu now adds vintage feel to that compressor. You know how vintage cars are now. You know how those 1980s cars, all those vintage feel, you want to add it to your. That is what it gives to the song. That's what it gives to the vocals. That is what it gives to the boss or mix boss or whatever you call that thing you write there. This type of compressors are Fairchild 670. Anyway you hear Fairchild compressor, you know Vari-mu. Whichever emulation you're going for, if it waves UAD, Fairchild is mad. That compressor, once you put it, you will first of all confuse. Like the moment you put that compressor, you will first of all confuse. First of all, ask yourself: is this music production? Am I worth it being in this space? Is this what I'm here to? In fact, when you put Fairchild, your mind go first day. Say okay, be like this thing don't they very serious. If you know like for that mast, log X and all those things, find the low cost of the low cost just forget about Vari-mu, because once you add it, the only thing you'll be using is the preset. You hear me, ba? The only thing you'll be using is the preset. Then we come to digital compressors. These are your all-purpose compressor. They call it all-purpose. It does a lot You get, that's why you see somebody just wake up one morning that just puts C2 and he thinks he's a professional producer. He thinks he knows what he's doing because he put C2 or CTV. FL default compressor is mad. Have you seen of Logic compressor? Logic compressor. Do you know what type of compressor you're adding? Compressors like C2, Ozone Dynamics, TMG Audio, mad compressors like this. V-Comp. These are mad compressors. I cannot be putting the pictures or the image of any of them. If you like, don't go and make research for yourself. You think I'm going to do all the research for you. Your eye will clear. You learn the hard way. So all these things I'm doing now, you think you're not going to do your own research. What if they lie to you now? What if they lie to you? What if I lie? What if I don't know what they talk?
Let's have it.
You better go and look for those compressors and buy them or thief them. If they catch you, you're not joining. The next compressor is multiband compressor. As a producer, not an artist, as a producer, you don't know what a multiband compressor is. Now I want you to hold an handkerchief, hold this handkerchief, do it like this. Put it by your left breast, your hair, or your left chest. Hold it, place your hand and say, I'm a witch. This career is not for me. Oga, if you don't do it, I will wound you. Multiband compressor, mad compressor. It targets different ranges of vocals. Let's say you have harsh vocals in one band, or you have muddy vocals in the other band. It targets different. Oh, if you know what boys are doing with multiband compressor, if you know what the boys they do, if you know what the Gen Z they do with multiband compressor, you will run now and go learn what with multiband compressor. What the hell? The Pro MB. FabFilter Pro MB is a beast. If you don't know FabFilter Pro MB, all these people that are using C2 CTV, if you have never used FabFilter Pro MB, then you should delete that plugin, the whole bundle, delete it. Go and start doing something else with your life. C6 multiband compressor. C6 is crazy. C4 mad compressor. C4, C6. Isotope dynamics. No isotope dynamic EQ. Isotope dynamics, that's how they call it. It beast. Now, why would you use dynamic compressors? You can target different frequencies separately. Like, you don't need to compress the whole vocal, you don't need to compress the whole drums, you don't need to compress the whole project, the whole boss. You can just target high frequency, mid-range, or low end, and you can get beauty and the beast out of this. When I mean beauty and the beast, I mean beauty because for you that don't know how to use it, it is beast. For you that know how to do it, it is beautiful. Do you get the point? I'm giving you guys this update because, bro, I know that you guys are going to spoil your track. You're going to spoil your track. With this compressor I'm giving you, you're going to spoil that project. Your next EP, it is deaf, you will deaf people. No problem. That's the point. That's why I'm here. I'm here to cause damage.
What's going on here?
Yeah, that's that for all the compressors that you can use and do crazy things. There are so many compressors out there. I'm not going to mention everything. If you like, don't go and do research now. Be waiting for Ensbit. So yeah, UAD is offering some of their top best plugins for free. If you want those plugins, you can go to the bio. Go to the link on my bio and can download those plugins for free. You hear me, ba? Those are mad plugins. Once you put it, you realize that you've been wasting your life ever since. Why didn't you follow Ensbit sooner? Why didn't you know me earlier? You realize that I've been wasting my life. I've been living a useless life. I'm a stupid person. Like, I'm a wicked soul. Like, I'm wasted.
It's okay.
You hear me, ba? That's how you would think. That's how you begin to think when you get those plugins. Link on my bio. And secondly, if you know you want to join Temu influencing program, like you have some free stuff you want to do, and they talk about Temu stuff, people are looking at me as cheap. Bro, no worry, they play. Have you heard somebody buy the same product you buy, but their own sound better than your own, even though you pay more price or you pay higher price? Some people have this stupid mentality that the higher you pay for something, the more original it becomes. Bro, they don't sell for you fake thing for the same price. In fact, they don't sell for you fake something at a higher price. Same iPhone, but now refurbished, they sell for you at a higher. Calm down. When you try it, if you want to join influencer, still go to my bio and join. Use that link. If you want to order something too, or you think those things are fake, you can still use my bio. Let me warn you, if you are going to use any of those bio thing, make sure you read description. May no come say what I order for is not what I got. If you know sabi English, no go Temu. If you know sabi English, no order anything online. Just better go Alaba Market or other bridge, go buy stuff. Make you dey see out with your eyes since you no get sense.
It's okay. Mama.
See, as I come this place today, I came with anger issues. You dey see smile for my face. If you like, use the link on my bio. If you like, no use them, and I'll not send you. And as always, follow for more videos like this. In fact, who send me follow, like and share. Tag exactly that producer we don't know in work. We don't know how to use compressor. We they strangle your vocals. Your vocals they sound like rat with leak salt. Tag that producer. Tag that artist. I think his head can carry this video, and you know that he needs this. Tag that artist. And as always, like and share. If you not be saying anything. Peace.